Finals 2 begins in 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Match begins. These teams are off in autonomous. We see very similar strategies here from the Red Alliance. Blue doing similarly. That's more Robotics already with their third node up there. They're going for a fourth even here as autonomous comes to a close, grabbing that fifth before the buzzer. You'll notice the Red Alliance has called in 1091 as a backup robot. We'll have to see how that changes their strategy and if it's something that Blue can take advantage of to force that tiebreaker match. We see already that more Robotics for Blue is loading up that amp. Same thing that Hilltoppers is doing, although they're seeming to run into some trouble with their transfer mechanism. Blue is ready to amp as soon as those robots head back over, but we see they're facing some trouble doing that by the defense of Oriole Assault. Now the robots are able to evade them as they cannot go under that stage, but it's still causing them time. But that blue speaker is amped, a missed shot, but one up from 12:59 going in. Maybe it'll score during that extra period for those 5 points. Right now it's a tight score. The number 2 alliance leads by a single amped note, just 5 points here. Both of these alliances having scored 10 notes total. Blue's starting to close the gap with a 2-point shot. Some shots in the amp, courtesy of Moore. We see 930 is getting defense played on them by Graffiti, trying to shut down that robot from feeding Team 1732 Hilltopper Robotics, who's currently cooking away at that Red Alliance amp. 69-50 with a minute left. Red is starting to get a lead, but we see that may be changing some things, may be different as 1732 is now going toward their alliance's source. That strategy shifting. 12:59, however, paradigm shift. Their strategy's the same. Feed as many notes as they can to their partner in more robotics. And it's working. The Red Alliance speakers amp. Mukwonago's going up for a shot. They may or may not make it. They do with that 5 points. 85-50 now with 30 seconds left in favor of the Red Alliance. Blue would really need to swing things their way in the end game here for them to come back, and I think they can do it. We know they've got some powerful end games over on that number 7 alliance. The stages are protected. Paradigm shift, careful not to incur any of those stage penalties as these teams start to go up to climb. We see Hilltoppers going up. We see paradigm shift lining up. We see the Blue Alliance trying to force some penalties out of Mukwonago potentially for a stage zone violation. Hilltoppers trapped up. Oriole Assault the same. Paradigm up for Blue. 88-57 at the buzzer in finals match number 2. We have the result. Will Red take the win or will Blue force a tiebreaker? Your Red Alliance is going to take the win, 100 to the Blue Alliance's 62. Your number 2 alliance are your M-Rock champions.